All right, how is everybody doing? This is L.A.Kendrick with another tale from the vault of Would You Dare? We're going to discuss the Bermuda Triangle today, but again, you guys, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please hit the like, share, comment, and subscribe button. Most importantly, the comment that you leave help me see where we're at and what we're trying to do and the feedback from you guys. And the like button is very, very important because as I stated before, sometimes for some strange reason, odd coincidences, what have you, my numbers will be really high. All of a sudden, the numbers will drop. And I don't understand what that means. Again, this is not a huge channel. It's not done to promote anything other than give you guys somewhere to go because I am a writer, published writer, getting work out for you guys. And I'm just trying to show fan appreciation. And this is just somewhere you can go and you can Q&A and have a good time and relax, man, unwind after a hard day and bring back the imagination of what you had when you were a kid. So with that being said, let's get on into the Bermuda Triangle situation. All right. This comes from the World Atlas. And these are fascinating facts about the Bermuda Triangle. Let me get this situated because I hate trying to read it. It makes for, just weird reading. It's sometimes called the Devil's Triangle or Hurricane Alley. This is a region found in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean. Humans often have a habit of believing that they have more knowledge than they do. However, we know very little about our planet. If we take a step back and look at the universe surrounding us, we know even less. When we talk about our planet, the fact that we know little about it is even more true if we focus on the oceans. A large part of our oceans are still unexplored, and who knows what kind of mysteries and secrets they hide. Still, one of the most well-known mysteries found in our ocean is the Bermuda Triangle, sometimes called the Devil's Triangle or Hurricane Alley. This is a region found in the western parts of the North Atlantic Ocean. The region is loosely defined and is known as the place where several ships and planes have disappeared under inexplicable circumstances. Most sources, however, refuse to believe that it's a mystery, but we do still not have the complete, valid, realistic explanation as to why these boats and aircraft have disappeared. No matter what the cause, this region has been the subject of many debates, and its mysteries enchant us. My apologies to this day. So let's find out more about it. The name Bermuda Triangle was given to this region by writer Vincent Gaddis in 1964. He came up with the phrase while writing for the men's pulp magazine called Argosy, Argosy, Argosy. Still, he was not the one that made this region famous and gave it international notoriety. Charles Berlitz was the one that did that, a man whose family was behind extremely popular language learning courses. He was obsessed with the paranormal and believed that Atlantis was real and was connected to the Bermuda Triangle. He talked about this theory in his book, fittingly titled The Bermuda Triangle, and it became a bestseller. After that huge burst of popularity, many other media outlets started to talk about it, and the mystery became common knowledge. Surreal explanations. Many people tried to explain the mystery through the years. Other writers tried to expand upon the idea that the region was connected to Atlantis. They believed that this mythical city could be found at the bottom of the ocean and used its legendary crystal energies to sink boats and airplanes. Other theories were more interesting. One suggested the Bermuda Triangle was a time portal. Although no one could explain why a rift in the fabric of space-time appeared exactly on that spot, others tried explaining it by involving extraterrestrials. But those theories were completely unconvincing. Still, when it comes to the Bermuda Triangle, anything is possible. Trying to make sense out of it? Naturally, some did, giving it a more realistic explanation, most dealing with geology. Scientists suggest that these airplanes and ships were destroyed by flammable methane gases. Pockets filled with the gas can be found near the bottom of the ocean in many places, which is a well-known fact. And these people suggest that an electrical spark or lightning ignited a bubble of methane that came to the surface and caused the ships to sink. Still, this theory is not completely valid. since methane can be found all over the world and nowhere else did these type of accidents happen. There are far simpler explanations, such as the appearance of sudden tidal waves. That could be a variable. That could be a viable explanation, although it leaves plenty of other questions. On the other hand, some suggest that there was a weird geomagnetic anomaly that somehow caused problems with the navigation of confused pilots. This somehow made them plunge airplanes into the ocean. Then they got like a diagram of the North Atlantic Ocean. They've got North America, and they've got the Bermuda Triangle, Florida Keys, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. In the center is the Bermuda Triangle. This could be a valid explanation if we forget the fact that these pilots are trained to fly even without navigation. So the possibility of this happening is extremely small. Also, it does not explain how ships managed to disappear. There is an entire webpage made by the Navy dedicated to the debunking of this idea. And many people do not believe that there is a mystery that should be explained whatsoever. Larry Kush, a journalist, wanted to discover the origin of all these mysteries and came with an unexpected answer. He believes that there's no mystery whatsoever and that the stories of all of these mysterious disappearances were created by a mistake. He claimed that some people even went so far as to fabricate these tales to create a mystery. He claimed that most researchers did not investigate the disappearances properly, and that a lot of the reports contained old data, which was mostly false. Even analyzing the books that dealt with the paranormal aspects of the Bermuda Triangle, and managed to find errors there, which would mean that a lot of the mystery surrounding this region is made up of people wanting to create an interesting story. Still, we do not know the truth about this region for sure. While many believe that there may be a mystery, there are many more of those that believe that this is a logical explanation. There's a logical explanation to it. Man, we do not know if we'll ever learn the truth, but we do know that the Bermuda Triangle will continue to give us interesting stories and theories for years to come. Again, I'm trying to keep this one short. Let me see if I can show you. I'll get a screenshot and put it in the thumbnail. I've been looking at the Bermuda Triangle since I was a kid. I mean, all of these things kind of caught my attention as a young guy. So coming up, I was just fascinated by a lot of things, the what ifs, Bigfoot, UFOs, extraterrestrials, ghosts. Wasn't too crazy about the demons though, because that's kind of the evil thing, but that's still one of those things that happen or have been recorded to have happened or happen and continue to happen. But the Bermuda Triangle always intrigued me because, just the basic disappearances. Flight 19 and other ships that came up missing and boats that came up missing. As a matter of fact, if I recall correctly, the Flight 19, when they went down, they actually sent a crew to try to go search and find those guys. And that boat and that crew that tried to find out where those guys went, that boat actually, I don't know if it was a boat, but that situation, the individuals that went looking for them, they also came up missing without a trace. So there you have it. And then they have one in Japan called the Dragon's Triangle. And it's been around for a while too, but it just doesn't get as much notoriety because, of course, the European way got to be the right way. So that's probably why you don't hear about it as much, but it's definitely there. And now you have these things called ley lines, and maybe the Bermuda Triangle has ley lines. I've actually gone through the Bermuda Triangle when I went to Puerto Rico, and I didn't see anything strange or anything like that, but nothing happened. Not even turbulence, if I can remember correctly. But it was don't get me wrong, my antennas did go up just to see if there was something that was going to happen. But unfortunately, or fortunately, nothing happened because I wouldn't want to get caught. I wouldn't dare want to get caught and disappear, never return, like some of these have done, like some of these crafts have done over the centuries. What do you guys think, man? I mean, we always got mystery out here. We've always got things that challenge the mind that can't be easily explained, and as they say, there's so much stuff that goes on. This world is a big world, man. We don't know a lot about it at all, right? And again, we forget how to have fun. We forget how to focus. We forget how to be human. We forget how to just sit down sometime and just breathe and just look up and just say, hey, what's really going on? You get bogged down with all the political stuff and things that are going on. Man, take some time for yourself and for your mind, man, because again, you don't get very many moments where you can actually sit back and think about what's going on. So I'm gonna wrap it up. With all that being said, this has been the one about the Bermuda Triangle. Man, my grammar in the morning and sometimes it's just beat down. But yeah. Would you dare want to be caught out there or caught in an airplane or a boat and then see something, a portal open up, UFOs take you off into another dimension or another realm of reality, never to be heard from again? I don't know if I want to be caught out there like that. But again, we're just brainstorming and just queuing in and just having a good time, okay? Keep an open mind. These are not my stories. These stories have been around before you or me have possibly ever existed. So just take everything with an open mind. And again, these are not my stories. Just having a good time and just giving you a spot to go to free your mind, man. It really is that simple. Man, with that being said, I believe this is episode 28 or 29. I'll have to check. I'm going to put it in the thumbnails in the description. You guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, all right? Please hit that like button. Really need the help and support. Again, this is a small channel. Not trying to make it go supernova or anything like that. But come on in and join in and have a good time because this is for the fans. Now remember, in closing, make sure you check your homes. You check the closets and the dark recesses of said home. And if you happen to work late at night or early into the morning where there's little or limited light visibility, make sure you check in your car and under your car because you never know what's lurking in the dark waiting to make you a story. And this has been L.A.Kendrick. You guys fill in the rest.